I am Brahma Esther, but my friends calls me Mama G. G for golden. We will make them pay. Their sons and daughters will pay for what they did to us. We will make their pockets bleed. We will not stop until we destroy them all. It all started 40 years ago. We are Yahoo grandmas, yes, the popular Yahoo we all know. Yahoo, Zee! Yahoo, Zee! Yahoo! Today we will be going in for more rituals and fortifications. We did it! We did it! Amaka finally paid. I told you you will pay. It's not as if the Mubu has a choice. How it all started 40 years ago in our peaceful and beautiful village of Makupu in Lagos State. We were going about our normal businesses as always, when another powerful village decided to throw us for a kick. Before Michael, the village messenger, could rush to tell us what his eyes saw that was too heavy for his mouth to speak, they had already stormed into our village with lightning speed and in a large number. Our warriors tried to fight back, but they were too many for us. They killed our fathers and mothers, including our younger ones. They took our young men and women away, including I, Esther, now known as the popular Mamaji. I was 30 years old as at then, in my prime of youth. After many days of working, torture, and beatings without food, we finally arrived at an abandoned house inside a thick forest. In the middle of nowhere, we were all locked up in a room that was similar to a prison. We were all chained up by the hands like animals. We didn't know what awaits us. The fear of the unknown consumed our whole being. On the third day, we were unchained and blindfolded, dragged out through another long journey on foot, and finally across the ocean. We were sold for nothing. Wait until I tell you what we were sold for. Across the other side of the large ocean, our young men were subjected to hard labor. We were raped, beaten, and thus went on with little to no food and water. I was particularly sold to a white man named Alex. We were scattered to different slave traders because people with the same languages were not allowed to coexist together. They made the men and women reproduce, and our children were sold out, just like we were bought. Yes, I know what you may be thinking right now, and to answer that question, yes, the Yahoo grandmas are women from different tracks, whom circumstances brought together, who were also forced to learn a common language, English language, in order to be able to communicate. As the year goes by, we decided to accept life for what it has become to us. In Master Alex's house, there was this particular tall, black, well-built and handsome-looking young man who was particularly favored by our master. His name was Ikechukwu. Despite the hardship we faced, Ikechukwu was still full of strength and with so much charisma. No wonder he was loved by all. But love was a word that didn't exist anymore in my world. It died with me on that blood-sucking day back home. Ikechukwu was particularly used by our master for reproduction. In other words, he was the husband of almost all the women in Master Alex's house. Our master pays him with one deal each night for at least 3 times a week for reproduction process. In return, he was given more food, water, and a little more rest than us. On that fateful night, it was my turn to be paid with Ikechukwu for the first time, after many years of staying under the same roof. For some reasons unknown to me, I was never paid with him before, but was occasionally paid with some other men, and I gave birth to a total number of 3 children. Fast forward to when we escaped and returned back home. Our investigations and our means of revenge. I promised to tell you guys how much we were sold for. Well, it will shock you to know that when the white men realized they couldn't penetrate us easily, they planned to butcher our leaders, our corrupt leaders. They were gifted items like mirror, home, breakable plates, and clothes. Isn't it amusing that we were sold for nothing? We came to the conclusion that this problem started with our leaders. Hold on, there is more to this story. Do you want to know what happened between I and Ikechukwu on that fateful night? And why our master never paid me with him up until then? What about if I was able to know love again in a slave master's house? Wait a minute, how did we even escape from there? And will we ever reuniting with our children ever again? I still have a lot to share. And most importantly, what was our means of revenge? Yes, it was Yahoo. But who did we go after? And how did we go about it? I can't say it all here. What Yahoo Grammar Part 2 is coming up soon. All you need to do is to support Mama G by typing Part 2 in the comment section and by being the first to like and subscribe to my new channel. Turn on the notification bell and you will be the first to know when I drop the continuation of this heart-touching story. I love you all. Mama G.